Hey folks, how you doing? Dave McRae here. Going to skip the intro today because I want to jump right into it. Today I'm going to show you my Halloween 1978 trading cards, which I purchased from FrightRags.com. Now, Fright Rags is not a sponsor of the channel. They don't know me. I don't know them. They're not paying me to talk nicely about them. They just sell some really cool shit, and I like a lot of the Halloween 1978 merch that they sell. And a couple of months ago, they put together a Halloween 1978 trading card box set. Now, you can go to their website and actually purchase individual packs of cards, or you can purchase a box set. And I picked up the Wax Packs box set, which, according to their site, comes with, it says here, 2 full base sets, 2 full sticker sets, 2 full art parallel sets, 2 checklists, 1 sketch card, or autograph card. So pretty cool. And this is the packs they come in. Of course, as you can see, I've opened every single pack. But I wanted to save this because I thought this was really cool. Who knows? Maybe even these little things will be worth something one day. You never know. And if this sells, I have a feeling that if this does really well, and Fright Rags sells a lot of these guys, that maybe they'll do more. Like maybe they'll put together a Halloween 2 trading card box set, or Halloween 4, or 3, or 5, or 6. Who knows? We will see. We will see what the sales are like. And this, by the way, are all doubles, sometimes triples and quadruples of cards. For those of you that remember the 1980s, or even earlier, and because I think the 90s was sort of the last kind of real, I don't know, do teenagers collect hockey cards and baseball cards anymore? I don't know. I used to when I was a kid in the 80s and the 90s, though. O-Pee-Chee hockey cards is what I used to collect. Upper Deck as well. Anyway, these are all doubles, sometimes triples of cards that were in that box. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. So anyway, so I bought this protective binder because I didn't have one and I wanted to put all the cards in one. So I picked this up on Amazon for like, I don't know, $10 or something like that. So, and I put them all in here. Now, all the cards are numbered, and on the back of each card, there's a little bit of Halloween trivia. Now, I'm not going to go through each one of the cards, or each back of the card, to talk about what's on the back of each card. But there is some cool little Halloween trivia on the back of each one. Most of it you probably already know, especially if you're a big fan of this movie. So here we are. This is the first set. They're numbered all the way to 78, which makes sense because, of course, Halloween was released in 1978, so that's kind of cool. So anyway, yeah, so the first card we have John Carpenter's Halloween, followed by Directed by John Carpenter, Mustafa Akkad Presents, and a Myers House rookie card. Check that out. That is an original Myers House rookie card. It's hilarious. Anyway, then put this here like this. As you can see here, we start with 5, 6, or we continue on, I should say, with 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we have little fooling around, Judith and her boyfriend, the 1 Minute Man. Little Deborah Hill's hand again, of course, sitting in for little 6-year-old Michael Myers, and Judith about to get Michael's knife to the chest. And then look at this, an original Michael Myers rookie card. This is a Michael Myers rookie card, bitches. And of course, we have little Michael Myers here. Now, this here, I believe, is from the TV version of Halloween, because this was not in the theatrical cut. And then, of course, all the patients waiting out in the yard. And then Michael is escaping. I don't need to go through this in any great detail. I'm pretty sure you guys know what's going on here. Let's see. What do we got here? We got 13, 14, 15, 16, and yeah. Oh, hey. I wish I had you all alone. Just the two of us. Ow! Can you imagine if that's how she sang it? Ow! That'd be awesome. And of course, Tommy Doyle, Lonnie and Lamb, Richie, and I always forget this guy's name. Whatever. And it was Richie, by the way, that tripped little Tommy Doyle. When I had dinner with Mickey when I was in Hollywood just last week, or the week before, I should say, we were talking about that, and I was like, oh yeah, it was your foot. I used to think it was Lonnie that did the tripping, but it wasn't. It was Richie that caused the big pumpkin crack. Pumpkin crack, there's a word for you. And then, of course, we have Richie running into Michael Myers at number 17. We have Dr. Loomis, number 18. The girls, 19 and 20. Pretty cool stuff. They're all in, like, I mean, it's from 1 to 78, and it's basically in sequence of events of the movie, which is kind of cool. Because you could have made it random, but they kept it in sequence of events for the movie, so I thought that was kind of cool. Let's see what we got here. We got, hello, Laurie. Am I the only one, or whenever it gets to this scene, the way Brackett kind of goes, hi, Laurie. It's almost like he wants to be like, hey, baby. There's just something about his smirk on his face. Anyway, and then Michael amongst the sheets, and then another TV version here of Halloween 1978. This interior, by the way, most of you already know this, but if you watch the TV cut of the original Halloween from 1978, the interior of the Strode house is actually the interior of the Elm Street house, the real Elm Street house. That is the interior. So pretty cool to say the least. Sitting on the stoop. Let's see. He came home and Brackett can't smell any pot, basically. That's what I'm going to say there. Let me see. What do we got? Oh, no. This is Brackett can't smell any pot. That's what that is. Probably cans. I don't know why they made this one a screen cap. I mean, I understand why, but I think they could have found something a little more interesting. But anyway, that's my only complaint. He got hungry. Must have been a skunk. Could have. Could have been a skunk. Could have. Laurie, what's the boogeyman? Then the phone rings, right? And then I love this screen cap. This is really cool because what they've done here, obviously, this is not what the shot is actually like. It shows this, then it cuts to this, and then it cuts back to this, and Tommy runs over to Laurie. But this is a nice way to sort of encompass these two shots in a card. I really like this. It's a really cool card. I don't know if I have a double of it or not, but if I do, I'm going to put it in a protective case as well. Maybe behind here. Do I have a double of this? Maybe. No, I didn't put anything behind there, so it's just that one. And this is awesome, of course, too. Look at that. Yeah, classic Myers shit right there. And another classic Myers, of course, here. And I want to go fuck Paul. That's basically what that should be called. I want to go fuck Paul. That's what I would have put there. And then I would have been fired. Let's see, what do we got? Where are we here? We're here. We're here now, right? Yeah, wait, I went down to, yeah, so 36, so now 37. 37, 38. Oh, wait. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I'm doing this back to front on the monitor. 37, 38, 39, and 40. Pretty cool. Sorry about the glare, but it's the best I can do under the circumstances. And then we have 41, 42, 43, and 44. I like this one too. It's a nice shot. Nice still image. It works well as a still image because you can look at her face and be like, what is she looking at? And what is she thinking? And all that kind of stuff. And then 45, 46, 47, 48, which, oh, there we go. That's better. 45, 46, 47, 48. That's a cool still to have as a card for sure. See anything you like? Yes, I do. And this is a cool image to have as well. A still shot, I mean. All of this is, really. I mean, there's some, like, that here. I mean, that's not, okay, it's all right. But that's a cool image to have as a still. So is this one, too. Because they combine both shots into one. I like when they do that. And then we have 53, 54, 55, 56. All right, did I skip one? Nope, I didn't. Pretty cool. Some of the images, you'll find if you've purchased them, there are some images that are a little dark. Like this image right here Where am I here? Oh, there we go. This image right here, I'm pretty sure the intention was to show the Shape's mask starting to emerge from the darkness, but you actually can't see it. It just looks like Laurie is next to a black, dark closet. And that would have been a printing issue. And obviously the image was not bright enough for the printer, wherever or however they printed these cards. So it might be best for future sort of future editions to maybe brighten this up a little bit. And then when it prints, it'll print appropriately. At least that's the theory anyway, to the actual way that you want it. Because this, I mean, it says the Shape is near, but I don't see the Shape anywhere. So some of the images are just a little too dark. Like that image there too is just a tad too dark. And this image here as well. Just a little too dark. Like it's not that dark in the movie. You can see him a lot more clearly than you can in that screen grab. But whatever. The keys! The keys! It's like everybody needs to do that when they see that image. Okay, and then we're on to 61, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I love this shot. Look at that. Look at him. I love this shot in the movie, too, when you see, like, the leaves going by and he's walking across the street. Fucking love that shit. Awesome stuff. And again, on the back of each card, there's trivia, but I just don't have the time nor the care, really, to go through them. I don't care, man. And then 65, 6, 7, and 8. This is probably my favorite shot of Michael Myers of all time. Now, there are a lot of great shots that I love. And the discrepancy between my first favorite and my second or third or fourth favorite might be pretty marginal. But I think when the dust has settled, the smoke has cleared, at the end of the day, this is my favorite shot of Michael Myers. It's one of the reasons why, no, it's not one of, it is the reason why when I met Nick Castle about 4 or 5 years ago, and I got him to sign a photo for me, this was the photo I got him to sign, because it's my favorite. A lot of people might say this one here, and that is classic. That is classic. But obviously I couldn't get Nick to sign that because that's not Nick. That's Tommy Lee Wallace. Yeah, all right. And then 69, 7, 71, 72, even Tony Moran, folks. Sorry, there we go. Tony Moran has his own card. Has his own card, folks. And of course, this is classic. I mean, this is neck and neck probably with, you know, that one I was just talking about. Like, again, I mean, it would be like so close. Like, this is one of the most iconic moments, not just in Halloween, but in horror, period. You know, I mean, that's just amazing. Fucking love that shot. And Tony Moran, he's got his own card. Tony, if you're watching, buddy, own your role. You're unmasked Michael Myers. You're not the Michael Myers. You're one of them, but you're unmasked, buddy. That's a huge thing. This is the only time outside of a tear on Michael Myers' cheek in Halloween 5, which was atrocious. This is the only time we get to see your face. I mean, okay, we get to see him a little bit in Halloween 2018, but in terms of the original sort of series and run of all the movies, that was it, man. You should own that. I know I would, but that's me. 73, 4, 5, and 6. That's a cool one. I like that. This is Nick Castle, obviously in the jumpsuit asleep, and I think I'm looking at this upside down, and admittedly, I haven't looked at this very closely, and maybe I should look at the back of the card. But I think that is Dean Cundy. At least it looks like Dean Cundy. Let me just get a little thing here. Let me just see if it says. It does not say. It just says, shot in 20 days with an estimated budget of $30,000. Halloween went on to make over $70 million. That's all it says there. And obviously it became the highest grossing independent movie in motion picture history at that time until, I believe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 1990. A lot of people want to say until the Blair Witch Project, but that might have been, that's a horror movie. So it was the highest grossing independent horror movie probably until the Blair Witch Project, although I stand to be corrected. But certainly the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie in 1990, I believe, was the one that dethroned it. Pretty cool. And then, of course, 77 and Sorry about that, guys. I keep doing that. 77 and 78. I always found this one being an odd one to show at 78. I don't like, this clearly comes at the very beginning of the movie. So why you're showing it at the end of card number, I mean, I think I get why, because it says Halloween and you're sort of trying to bring it full circle, but I just wouldn't have bothered. I would have chosen a different, same with this one, obviously, right? Like that appears that, I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, those are your last two cards there. And then these are the stickers that they talk about. And I got doubles and sometimes triples of those as well. And on the back, if you were to turn each sticker over, I believe they make up a photo, which is pretty darn cool. And there you go. And the Halloween checklist. And another Halloween checklist, the continued checklist. And this is that special card that I got. I guess it's the sketch card or something. Let's see if I can get this here. There's one in every pack. This is the one that I got. And then that's the back of the card there. So pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. And then these here are doubles, triples, and sometimes quadruples of the cards, which is pretty crazy. So if I lose one, or if a buddy comes over and they want one, I can give them one, because I can just replace it with one of the doubles. So that's kind of cool. I don't have doubles of everything, but certainly of a number of them at the very least. Yeah, so that's it, guys. That is the Halloween 1978 trading cards. And hopefully, I would love to actually get another box and just have it sealed, where I don't open it. I just leave it to collect dust and see what it's worth in like another, 25, 30 years, if anything. And maybe, hopefully, if the sales are really good, Fright Rags will maybe do Halloween 2 from 1981. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, folks, that's it for me. I'm out of here. Cheers.